guys, welcome back to Dishes with Lexi Forward. Today I'm in the process of making some good old candy yams. Alright, so my ingredients today will be, of course, some yams. I have 4 yams. Of course, sugar, brown sugar, cinnamon, and then I have margarine. You can either use margarine or butter. I choose to use margarine. These are my ingredients for today. My first step is, of course, I've peeled my yams. I've washed my yams, and I'm going to go ahead and cut them up, and then I'll be right back. So I've cut up my yams. Now, let me just say this. Depending on what size you want your yams to be, when you cut them up, you know, it's up to you. I mean, as you can tell, I cut mine. They're not too small, not too big. You know, they're just right for me. So it's up to you however you prefer to cut them and what size you want. You know, it's okay to do it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and place my cut up yams inside of my pot. This is such an easy, quick dish to make, actually. Very easy and very quick. It doesn't take yams to cook that long, especially when you're cooking them on top of the stove. Even when you're baking them, don't take that long, but this is a very quick, easy meal to make. So I'm going to continue to put these inside of the pot. And as you guys can tell, 4 yams, I have all of these from 4 yams. Okay. All right, so I'll be back with the next step. I'm going to go ahead and add in water, which this is actually 2.5 cups of water that I'm adding in to the yams. Just like that. I'll be right back with the next ingredient I'm going to add in is my ground cinnamon. Just going to shake some in. Of course, not measuring, just, you know, put in as needed. So add that in. Right, I'll be back with the next ingredient is my brown sugar. I do have a cup. 1 cup of brown sugar I'm going to add in. And then I'm going to do 2 cups of regular white sugar. Let me get that together and I'll be right back. So I have 2 cups of regular white sugar. I'm going to go ahead and add that in. Of course, they're called candy yams, so you want them to be nice and sweet. So, you know, you have to add your sugar in. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. Then I am going to add 3 tablespoons of margarine. Again, it's up to you. You can use butter. You can use margarine. It's totally up to you what you prefer to do. I just prefer to use margarine because, of course, that's what I have handy. So that's what I'm going to use, margarine, okay? Before I add that in, I am going to give this a little stir just to get all my ingredients kind of mixed in before I add in my margarine. And also, just another little quick tip, one thing that I always do prior to me cooking this dish, I put all my ingredients inside of my pot before cooking, and I let them sit for about 30 minutes to an hour. Reason being, so that way the potatoes can kind of soak in the sugar and the cinnamon. Again, that's totally optional, but that's what I do. And matter of fact, they come out pretty good that way too. So yeah, always let them sit for about 30 minutes to an hour inside of the juice that you make with the sugar and the brown sugar and the cinnamon. And I tell you, you can't go wrong with that. But again, like I said, it's optional. So yeah, so I got that stirred. As you can tell, the water that I put in is pretty much kind of covering the potatoes. So that way, when they begin to boil, you know, they cook evenly. So you see, I don't have too much water. I don't have less water. I have just enough. You know, it's pretty much covering my potatoes, majority. So yeah, like that. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my 3 tablespoons of margarine inside. Just add it in. You know, of course, as they cook, the margarine is going to melt. And of course, as they cook and become, come to a boil, of course I will stir, so that way the margarine will, soak all the way through the potatoes. So that's pretty much, what I do for that. So I'll be right back as the potatoes progress to cook. I'll show you guys, the stages of that as well. My candy yams are cooking really good. When I tell y'all the smell of the cinnamon and sugar and brown sugar, it smells so good. Oh my God, it smells so good. But yeah, the yams are just about done. They're just about done. Oh my God, like I'm ready to eat now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's just how good they smell. So sweet. And that cinnamon, just have them popping. Right, I'm gonna let these continue to boil. All right, there you guys have it. You have those good old sweet candy yams already done and ready to be served and eaten. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, give me a like on this video. Leave a comment of what you think. Thank you guys so much for joining. This is Lexi Fullwood. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. And for all of my day ones that has been supporting, I really appreciate you guys that have been tuned in to every video I have uploaded. And also, go ahead and put on your post notifications so that you will know when I upload these amazing, delicious dishes. Thank you guys for joining me. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye. I'll see you next time.